All right, so Hell is Us investigation gameplay. Let's get to it. This is from Nancon.
I have 1,000 questions.
They made that RoboCop game that came out the other year.
Why did you come back?
I stood in the home I was born in. In that moment, I felt a connection.
September 4th, okay. Fall banger.
Madness and hatred and lots of it. Impossible. You must continue. We've begun to uncover.
I'm really looking forward to this. I'm liking the style. This game is super stylish.
Hi everyone, I am Jonathan Jacques-Belletête. I am
Hi,
the
Jonathan.
creative director and the art director on Hell is Us here at Rogue Factor. So today I'm super excited because we're going to show you some brand new gameplay, some new sequences, and some new tidbits from the game that we've never shown before. Hell is Us is a third-person action-adventure game that blends the old-school thrill of exploration and discovery with a deeply satisfying melee combat system. You're going to wield a lot of different weapons, master various skills, and strategically use your drone's abilities to gain the upper hand in battle. But combat is only 50% of the experience. The other half of the game is all about the exploration, the discovery, the joy that's related to them, and how they play a central role in your journey.
Do you know where the village of Jova is located?
It's in Akasa Marshes. It's quite a ways from here.
So you play as Remy, and you're returning to the country you were born in. The country is called Hadea, and search for answers, but only to find that the land is torn apart by a vicious civil war. With only a few pieces of information to start with, so you'll have to investigate to uncover the truth about your past and figure out where to go next. But unlike traditional games, Hell is Us doesn't rely on quest markers or a guided path. There's no magical compass pointing you in the right direction, and there's no quest journal with, the shopping list of everything that you need to do and in which order. But instead, our player plattering approach encourages you to follow your own instincts, discover clues organically, and chart your own course through the adventure.
Okay, that's interesting. There's been a lot of contention with that. Some gamers like when the game kind of tells you where you go, just give you a bunch of points to go to, and you can pick whatever you want. And some gamers like it like, let me figure it out on my own. So that's going to be like a point of contention for people who get their hands on those games, depending on what side you're on.
In this sequence, we just arrive at a village called Jova. This is the village where Remy was born. He remembers that. He also remembers one more clue, which is his father was the blacksmith of Jova. So these are kind of like the earliest clues that you have in the game in order to decide what to do, where to go, who to talk to, and how to chart your own path into trying to find your parents.
The graphics aren't blowing me away. They look good, but they're not blowing me away.
Hey, who are you?
I'm Rebecca. I've been hiding here since the
4K.
attack on Jova, when the bombs fell from the sky. I was playing in the treehouse with my baby brother. My parents ran out and screamed at us to get down. My baby brother ran to them. That's when the bomb exploded.
Darn.
So, I'm looking for the blacksmith. Do you know where he is?
I don't know him very well. I think he doesn't like kids much. I saw some villagers leaving with the ON peacekeepers on their white trucks. Maybe he went with them.
Hey, did you see where the white trucks went?
I watched the white trucks drive away. They took the road that turns behind the hill with the ancient monuments. We can see them from here.
I hope the detective stuff gets more complicated than that, because that could have just been a cutscene where she just tells him everything and that'll move shit along faster. Like, all this, so far the detective stuff seems kind of a little forced, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that could have just been a cutscene where he just asks the question instead of you clicking buttons and stuff.
So as you saw, we just learned that the blacksmith probably left with one of the humanitarian convoys from the Organized Nations, which are the peacekeeping forces stationed in the country. We've also found a map that appears to show a route coming out of the Akasa Marshes. So we'll stop here for now. We've gathered a few clues. We have a bit of an idea where to go next for our investigation. We've shown you how things work a little bit and how you can connect the dots. But, you know, I want you guys to discover it for yourself when the game comes out in September.
Type. Okay.
In this section, we're stepping away from the main investigation to explore the many hidden secrets and side investigations scattered throughout Hadea. You can complete the game without ever uncovering them. But if you're curious and observant, you might just stumble upon some incredible discoveries.
Okay.
Our core philosophy is simple. If your instinct tells you there's something to do, then there probably is. The footage you're seeing now showcases just a few of the many secrets woven into Hell Is Us. These are playful examples of how the game handles secondary investigations, but they perfectly illustrate our approach.
I'm liking
I'm
this.
only
This
permitted
game
to
has a lot
play
of depth
civilian
to it.
classics, I'm afraid. Unfortunately, I only happen to know one of their dreadful compositions.
There are countless mysteries waiting to be uncovered. If you trust your instincts, you'll find yourself solving some truly fascinating mysteries along the way. Now, when we talk about player plattering, it doesn't mean you'll constantly need to overthink every step to progress. Many elements will be clear and intuitive, as our belief is that you actually don't need quest markers to navigate and advance in the adventure. That being said, for those who love a challenge, some of these deeper secrets will require keen observation and deduction to be uncovered. Good luck.
Yo, I wonder like how people like when they have like stuff like hidden secrets in the game, like, and you just bought the game, how do people be figuring it out? Do they leak the information? Or is it just on some like gamers are that intuitive where they're figuring out the secrets? Like it's some very specific things that you need to do that, like, how would you even figure that out? I don't know. Maybe I'm just slow.
Take another look at the sequences we've just shown in this video and share with us your first ideas on how to solve this last secret. Let's see who can connect the dots first.
I rationed
But I feel like I skipped over something.
but ran out yesterday.
Oh, damn.
Poor Uli is starving. I don't know how I can possibly get any more.
Thank you all so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed this new look at Hell Is Us. We're so passionate about our game and we've worked so hard on it. The game launches on September 4, 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. See you soon for more exciting news.
Sony, you sneaky. You sneaky, Sony. I thought this was a PlayStation exclusive the way I was jacking it, but it's really not. I knew it. Sony, you sneaky. I had a feeling it was going to be a multi-platform game. Like, I'm telling y'all, that console war shit is dead, man. I've been saying it for the longest, but yeah, this looks dope. I like the fact that it doesn't have any markers. You can kind of go wherever you want, and you might be going the right way. You might be going into a side mission. From a gamer standpoint, but then from a content creator standpoint, it's like, another 30, 40 hour experience. Like, geez, bro. Can I get a streamline experience every now and then? So I'm kind of torn on it. I like it, but it's like me being a content creator and knowing I'm gonna want to have to post some content for this game other than reactions. This is gonna be like, oh boy, here we go. Oh, don't let me get into streaming it. I'll be playing it forever. Like I was playing Final Fantasy 16 and 7 remake, like in Rebirth and Rebirth and what else? Y'all know which one I'm talking about. The remake and Rebirth. But yeah, overall, I like the world. I like the main character. He looks cool. He got his drone. He has some cool weapons and abilities. The enemies look dope. I'm interested to hear a little bit more about the story. The investigative elements of it, I'm not really too keen on because I feel like a lot of that, it was a conversation you have with the little girl. I feel like that could have been a cutscene. Like, you ain't had to click all these buttons to, you know what I mean? To get through that conversation. It made that conversation unnecessarily long, and that's what we call in the industry padding. You know, on the space, not even just the industry, just the creator space and the gamer space and the industry combined. Like, it's just padding. Like, you don't need that. But I haven't played it yet, so I'm the type of person I like to remain optimistic. So we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. But y'all let me know how y'all feel down in the comments, all right? So you already know the vibes. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. So boy just falls and we out. 1.